everyone, welcome to Hautemamas. Today I thought I would take one of the palettes that we talked about in the drugstore haul video and do a look for you guys. This is the NYX palette Sex Bomb, and that's the one we're going to be using today. And I'm going to be following the instructions sort of for the day look, but I'm going to be modifying it slightly for the hooded eye. So for this, because it's a less expensive palette. Oh, to start out with, see this? Don't use that. It's garbage. Throw it right in the garbage. For this, today I'm going to start and I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow base all over my eye because it's a less expensive palette. Sometimes the colors can be less blendable and less easy to work with. So first I'm going to use just this paddle brush, and I'm actually just going to go all over my eyelid. This is just going to make the subsequent layers easier to work with. So the lightest color, it's just a matte, kind of an off-white color. So as you can see, it doesn't do much for anything, except it's going to make a base layer, and it's also the highlighting color for right under my eyes. Okay, so according to the palette, I want to put some pink in this area, in the inner eye, and then we're going to transition to gray on the outer side. For the hooded eye though, I'm going to take the gray, which is this one here, taupey color, and I'm going to use that as the transition color, and also see what I'm doing? I'm bringing it right up onto the eye. Instead of going as the palette suggests and just staying on the eyelid, I'm bringing that right up onto the bone.
Above the bone.
Above the bone.
Making a crease where there's no crease.
Exactly. I'm pretending the crease is visible.
So that this part where the eye, the middle part, is wide, and the hood part that's hanging down disappears into nothingness. It's not there. Nobody sees it.
Nobody sees it.
Nobody
Forget
can see
about
it.
This.
Nothing to see up here.
That's right. Exactly. Just nothing. Everybody walk on by. There's nothing to see. So that is not really showing up all that well on camera.
These shadows are not very.
They're not very pigmented. It's called. It means they're not very colored.
I
so
did a look with this palette today too.
Yeah, she used the Smokey palette that we showed you last time, and that's the look she used. She used the day look.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take just the darker color, and I'm just going to be very, very, very gentle with it. But I want a little bit more definition here, a little bit more definition here.
Day can quickly turn into night.
Yeah.
The more you use, the more of this you put on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now we're going out.
Yeah. Well, I haven't blended it yet. I'm just kind of placing it right now. So there. Okay, so you can see that I've maintained the rules. I've kept it inside this line on either side. And I've
created some depth. That's
created depth where, see, there's a crease now where there was no crease before. Magic! Okay, and the next thing I'm going to use is that pink now. And I'm going to put that on the inner part of the eye.
That's going to be the pop of color.
Yeah, that's going to be our pop of color. And the I can't believe I'm wearing pink eyeshadow look.
Which is
because why
nice.
Would we wear pink eyeshadow? But
well,
look,
it's supposed
see?
to be red, but it's really more pink.
It's actually pink, yeah. So, okay, so you see what's happened there now is I've got depth and I've got a bit of a pop of color there.
Yeah, that works. Just needs to be blended.
Yep. Okay, so I used these three colors. I used that color, I used that color, and then I used a little tiny bit of that color. So now I'm going to take one of those magical blending brushes that we can't live without, and I'm just going to blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blending. These are a little harder to blend, but otherwise they do give you a good effect. You just have to not be afraid of using the darker colors.
I would also add an inner corner highlight as well as a brow bone, which they didn't do on the instructions. But
I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to darken up that pink because
why not?
Why not?
More is more.
Yeah, more is more. Don't be shy.
It's just makeup. It comes off.
Yeah, you can wipe it right off. Okay, so that looks pretty good, right? So I followed the rules, sort of, on that pamphlet that we are on the back of this. But I modified it slightly for the hooded eye. And then because I wanted my eyes to look a little further apart, I'm going to take the highlighting color that I had and I'm going to dust just the inner eye area and up this way. And same on this side. You want that area to look bright and not muddy, right? And then, if you're really wanting to live dangerously, you can take some of this, see some of this metallic, and you can put some of that right in the middle of the eye. And that just draws a little bit of sparkle. We're allowed to use glitter, but we have to use it sparingly. So I just add a little glitter right to the center of my mobile lid, just right there. And that's how you use this to use an eyeshadow look. What I will do now is I'm just going to pull some of that shadow that I used on the upper lid and I'm just going to pull it in toward the lower lid. So I'm going to start this taupe color and just put it under the lower lid. Just for continuity. And then
getting better and better every week.
Without even using a mirror. And then take a bit of this scary black color and I'm going to just use the outer, just use it on the outer.
That was metallic, but anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoopsies.
Just on the outer part of the eye. And there. So that's the eyeshadow look.
Easy
using
peasy.
the Sex Bomb palette from NYX. So this is a budget-friendly way of making yourself a nice smoky eye.
Oh, the smoky palette.
Yeah, or the smoky palette. Thanks very much for joining us at Hautemamas. Please subscribe to our channel if you like what you're seeing. And we're available at Hautemamaslive on Twitter and Instagram. And we now have a new website up, hautemamaslive.com. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.